here for that team to give their goals. Dan's here. I see Cindy for the Hennings are there. We got other people. We got Ray Rojas on the call, David Garcia. If you guys want to say how many recruits and how much production you plan on your team doing this year, that would actually be great for us to make sure that we're going to do that goal that we said and hit the 10,000 recruits and also hit the production goals that we have.
1,250 recruits, 5 million points on the team total.
150 and 5 mil, Dan?
1,250 recruits and 5 million points.
1,250. And how many points?
5 mil.
Thanks, Dan. Who else? Any?
Jeff, this is Craig.
Yeah.
Good morning. Sorry.
Hey, Craig.
Yep. We have, you want total team, you said?
Yeah, total.
360 total team recruits, 1.3 million.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, Jeff, this is Armand. We got 202 million.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes, Jeff. Yes, 6 million points
Okay.
and 3,600 over 3,600 recruits this year.
Excellent. Thanks, LJ. Appreciate that. Cindy?
700 recruits, Jeff. 3 million points.
Sorry, and Lisa, go ahead.
700 recruits, 3 million points.
2 or 3 million?
3 million.
Good. Thank you. Cindy?
I guess I'll say 362 million.
Okay, Ray? Ray Rojas, David Garcia, one of you guys?
Ray put his in the chat.
Oh, sorry. No, he's on a plane. Sorry, Ray. 2.5. And what was the recruits? Let me look at Ray's chat. Okay, 500. Okay.
Mine's 3 million and 150 recruits. 1.5 mil of that will be personal production.
Awesome. I believe it too. I know it will be. Anybody else? Rick, Liz? I know some of you fall under these guys, so you don't need to unless you want to. That's
No,
fine.
but they should.
I agree, LJ. They should.
Jeff?
1,000 recruits. Sorry.
But if I were on LJ's team, I'd say, all right, how many of the 3,600 recruits and 6 million am I taking of that chunk?
I'm gonna do half.
Half? I'm gonna do half.
3 million points, 1,000 recruits.
Okay, Trisha Vaughn.
I'm going to be responsible for 144 recruits. If I recruit one person a week and each of them do 2 a month, that's 144 for the year for me personally.
Okay, good. From your part. Okay, good.
Jeff, quick clarification: is core team or entire?
Entire team, Christian. Your entire team.
All right, I'm at 1,200 recruits and 3.2 million.
Also, LG has to up his.
Yeah, see, LJ, you're selling the nightmare with your small goals, like I said earlier. No, I'm teasing. It is kind of cool, though, to know. And by the way, I'm looking at this right now. And do you guys remember what the goals were for Vantage?
10,000 and 50 mil.
10,000 and 50 mil, right?
Right.
So we're looking at the recruits here, and we're at 36, 46, 48, 5, 6. Right now we're at about 7,000 recruits. And then production-wise, from the ones that reported so far, we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 17, 25 mil. So right now, I know that everyone didn't report. I get it. I think Rick Cam's numbers will put us over the top. Just kidding, Rick. I know that you'll have better numbers than last year, but not that big. The point is, if we're at 7,000 of 10,000 recruits and 25 mil committed to, we got to get it up. You know what I mean? Like our goal. Thanks, Ramon. I see your 150 and 300. I know I got to recruit a giant or two to this company from somewhere else that already has a big business or that knows how to build a big business. And then organically, outside of all your legs, I gotta get to work. I gotta go wide and build an organic team from scratch that can grow up into thousands more recruits and more production. Does that make sense? I'm showing you this because I want you to do that with your own teams. This is what you need to be doing on your Zooms and your calls. And look, we're all adults. I'm not going to be with you every day. When you decide that you're going to sleep in, when you decide you're going to take time off, when you decide, you've got to be looking at the goals you committed to and feel the pressure. Because I'm not going to put the pressure on you. I'm certainly not your boss and never will be, never would want to be. But your goals are your boss. Your dreams are your boss. And that's why when you say goals out loud, it's got to be something you believe in and something you really desperately want. Be careful what you wish for. You've heard that before. You got to say what you want what you say, but you got to want it bad. You got to know how bad you want it. It's confusing to me when someone says they want something, but they take absolutely no action towards it. They don't walk the talk at all. It makes me wonder, do they really want that, right? And so one of the secrets to achieving your goals is to obsess over them. It's to have them, to speak them out loud all the time, like Think and Grow Rich says, but it's to obsess over them. Why would you need to speak them out twice a day? Don't you have them memorized by February? Why do you need to say it? You already know what it is. Because you're creating an obsession. Your redundancy is repeating it over and over so that your mind starts to build up this angst. Like, I gotta do this. I gotta have that. I gotta accomplish this. And you create that obsession, a healthy obsession, and that's what gets you over the top. You always had it in you, but some people, what's the difference between Navy SEALs and all the other military people? They just seem to want it more. They seem to be willing to hang in there longer. You know what I mean? That's it. It's just a will. Their will is stronger. Their muscles aren't stronger, right? Their speed isn't faster, but their will. That's the one thing, the one decisiveness of everybody who's an elite anything is their willpower is stronger, not their skill. And so I need to go to work. We need to go to work if we're going to do our 50 that we say we're going to do. So, okay, good. Convention. Obviously, you all know that that's coming up in June. We're looking forward. We're already working on it. That's going to be exciting too. So if you can, keep directing your teams. I'm not going to get your commitments on that. I'm 100% sure we're selling out. Obviously, I mean, look, if we do 7,000 recruits this year, and let's say we only do 2 of them in the first half of the year and 5 the second half of the year, well, our event center holds 580 of 2,000 new recruits. So they can't bring their spouses. They can't come. Half of them can come, but only the half that fits after the current business and current team already registers. You see how exclusive it is? It's actually going to be exclusive instead of just be an event like, hey, I'm going to an event. You're not going to be pushing people this time. This isn't going to be one, sometimes you have to and sometimes you don't. This is not going to be a push. It'll be mentioned on every call. I'm going to mention it every call all the way up to the event, but I'm going to be mentioning not that you have to go and get registered today. I'm going to talk about the event and people we're going to have there and things we want to accomplish coming out of that event. I'm going to build the excitement around it, but also the agenda around the event too, so that people are going to want to come in early, stay late, and do all that stuff. So maybe we'll get to go watch a filming of Tulsa King at my house during the. I'm kidding. I have no idea if this thing's even happening, but I got off the phone today and I'm excited about it. So anyway, hopefully they'll film at my house. Okay. Good. Hey guys, 47 minutes. We ended early. I will open up the last few minutes to Q&A if any of you have questions.
Yeah, Jeff, I'm committed. So you could definitely count on us doing some big things starting now. And I know nobody committed, but we're looking to get over 300 at the convention. I'm gonna start working on that now, so we could really blow up. And we want to have I want to have a lot of ring earners at this convention, like a lot.
Oh yeah, let's mention it. Who's got their new ring on? Did anyone have their new ring and excited about it? Oh, Cindy does.
Yes.
So, Christian, are we still waiting on yours?
I think it got mailed out. It should have come sometime this
Okay.
month.
Yeah, Christian's ring's on his way to him, Jeff.
Oh,
Sometime
there's
this-
John. John, hey,
Yeah.
I hit the contest a little bit. But I didn't
Perfect.
have any of our paperwork in front of me. So I
Yeah,
didn't.
sorry about that. I had a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and because of the ice storm, he moved it to today at 10. I had no chance. So, yeah, did you go through the qualifications, or what'd you cover on
I
it?
think I hit them right. I did 25. Okay. Everyone has to do 25 minimum for any reimbursement. But if you do 25 only, you at least get a $500 onboard credit. As far as a reimbursement, you get 500. But then I think it's all core team, 25 and 50 in the core team total. 25 is part of the 50. You get 1,000. And then it's 25 and 100, you get 2,000. 25 and 160 is 4,000, and 25 and 200,000 is $5,000. Is that correct? John, you're on mute, bud. Sorry.
Muted.
He muted. Muted on out.
So if somebody
right.
does 200,000 personal, they automatically qualify for the 5,000.
Sure. Yeah, you can do it all personal, absolutely. But you get to use your core team. And here's the thought on it, just so you all know, and you can get into my head a little bit. A lot of people brought in a lot of people at leadership levels, at higher levels. So everyone's getting the benefit of making more money when they write, but it doesn't necessarily help the company, and it doesn't necessarily help you if you're squeezing your override out. It's time to start doing what grows this business, which is that core team. And so that's why we're taking this easy first contest and focusing. And also we're a startup. You know, at the beginning of a company, you know what we need? We need everyone hustling. We don't need pontificators and great speakers and trainers. We need more people in the grind. We need more people in the foxhole. We need more people on the battlefield right now. So our whole intention is to get people working on the part of the business that'll expand their business organically and more than ever, which is that core team.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff, I'm driving and hit the wrong button. One thing that's important, and we'll get the flyer out today on the cruise. It'll be out hopefully in a couple of hours. We're just finishing up the final touches. Is you got to make sure you go ahead and call. You'll have a number to call. There'll be an option to hit and a group name and everything. You want to go ahead and get your room reserved. Now, you can either pay it in full today, or you can put a deposit down on the room and hold it and make payments. You know, the cruise lines let you make payments between now and the time you actually leave. But you'll want to get your room secured, because once they sell out of rooms, there's no more room. Now, luckily, there is a good number of rooms on this ship. I think there's like 100.
Is it Utopia, John? I told him it was Utopia.
Yeah, it's Utopia, which is the newest ship in the Royal Caribbean fleet. It's brand new. It's only been out a few months. Matter of fact, they weren't even allowed to make reservations even a month ago on it. It's that new. So it's supposed to be really cool. And it's going to be a great time, and perfect number of nights. And again, hopefully everyone qualifies for the bigger reimbursements and the whole thing gets covered and then some, which is great.
Yeah.
But I like it that the average person who maybe not qualified can still come and be around their mentors and stuff. So nobody's excluded.
Awesome, John.
So
Hey,
we have
on the flyer, when's that flyer coming out, John, or the post?
We'll have it out and probably by, I'm guessing, 1 or 2 o'clock today.
Good. And maybe I'm sure there's a link where you can go on to see the ship. But
we'll do all that. We'll get it all
that's
up
a big
and that
dream
kind of
seller
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
I think just seeing these ships. We went on. I think we went on one of those with my family a couple years ago, and
I've never been on a cruise before.
Best vacation.
Oh.
You didn't, LJ?
I've never been on a cruise before. We've never been on a cruise.
Even when you came over from Haiti, you didn't count that?
Those are banana boats. Those are banana boats.
That's crazy.
Man. I'm teasing, but you're gonna love it. I will tell you, it's like a moving city, you guys. Some people, last cruise we had, were like, "Oh, well, I'm not too good on boats. I get seasick." It's a floating city. If you've ever seen it, especially at this class of ship, it really is. It's like 10 stories tall, and it doesn't move. Even you could be in a hurricane and it barely moves. I mean, it doesn't feel. It's got ice skating rinks on these things, and zip lines, and theaters, and I mean, it's unbelievable just being on. So
you can get lost.
Hey, Jeff, I have one quick question, a clarification. You said that the $500 onboard credit just to qualify if you go, but the $1,000 is where the reimbursement number starts?
No, the $500's a reimbursement too. I just said that it won't pay for the cruise, even for one. Okay. But you could put it towards your onboard. You do at least someone can get something. They do 25, which is for 4 months, not that much. They could at least get a great drink package and some spa treatments, and do something.
Gotcha.
But it's not.
And then those reimbursements are handed out at the cruise ship.
Yep.
Yeah, because we have to know that they're going. We can't have someone cash in and not go.
Oh, of course. Because I'm thinking we'll probably have some kind of a get together. Maybe we could have just a group meeting out on the deck with some cocktails and pina coladas.
We'll have a couple meetings there. That's what's cool about these new ones. That is one perk we get for booking a group, is we can get some meeting space.
We also get dining together, so they'll put us at the same dining tables and times. So every meal, like you'll be at dinner, we'll be eating together as a group, and then we'll have 2 meetings addition to that, like maybe just in a weird time on one of the days at sea where we get together, but one or 2 meetings at least, and just have a meeting. Not a very long one, but just make it fun, and it'll be a good time.
Got it.
Hey, awesome. Can you confirm the dates, John? I think it was the 20th.
Yes.
March or May 26th to the.
Let me see. The trip dates are May 26th to the 30th, and the contest dates are January 1 to May 15th.
No, it's till April 30th, John. It's not till May 15th.
We can if you want to do that. That's fine.
No, we're cutting it off in April.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's too much pressure. We don't need to. 4 months is enough. If you can't get it done in 4 months,
okay,
a couple extra weeks isn't going to do it. So, yeah, it ends April 30th.
Okay, we'll test that real quick. No problem.
Then we have plenty of time to figure out our checks, the reimbursements, all that stuff for everybody.
Okay.
Because you guys know, April, the month won't close out till the next week anyway. It'll probably be the 9th of May before it even closes out the month officially. So we're going to need that. We're going to need that time.
Okay. Works.
Okay. All right. Very excited. Everybody, I hope you are too. Time to get after it. So thanks for being on this morning. And let's have a great week. Let's not ramp up slowly for this year. Let's eject out of here full speed ahead. Okay. Qualify this month. I think everyone on this call ought to go for qualifying this month personally. Get your personal part of it done, and then use that as your example for your team. Help your teammates qualify from here on in, and watch what happens. You'll get so much synergy and so much growth by helping people win. And when they know you're concerned about that. I know you're winning. You don't have to tell anyone you're going and winning. Your job is to convince your team to win so they can enjoy this. And for a lot of them, it might be their first trip ever. I can't wait to see it's LJ's first cruise ever. I'm going to get you a captain hat. LJ. You can wear it when you're out there. All right, everybody. Have a great week.
I just did quick math on that. If you can get 8 people to do $25,000 a month, you've maxed out. That just made it so simple in my head. 8 people to only do 25,000.
Get 8 people in your core team to qualify, and you're in all the way. I know. That's the best of building, you guys. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you, Jeff.
Bye-bye. Have a great one.